sir. Yeah. So to see about the course content, we are just left with receipts and returns, the workflow details, and change order and change request. So these things, if you finish, then probably we'll be completing the purchasing module. So today we'll see the orders and the approval. Yeah, approvals and change. I thought of working on it right as I came home, Hari, just now. Samskriti? We'll do one thing. We'll create a user who can able to approve our requisitions, and we'll use both the IDs.
VP1 and the new user?
Yeah, VP1 and one more other user. Test already we have created. The profiles are copy, just a regular user profile. Have VP1. I don't want to clone this, but
Yeah, say VP manager, VP1 manager.
okay, oh, forgot. Okay, I have to define all the fields. I will do one thing. We'll just copy the existing one and remove all the permissions and make him as a just an employee. Already VP1 he got the full access. Okay, in that way we'll do that, because I had to add each and every security permission, everything here. There is nothing you can see, it's all blank. So instead of this, I'll do that. I'll just copy this, copy user profiles, and create one more. VP1. So, and we'll create new user as VP1 and GR. No, yeah, employee. So it will be again VP1, VP1. Copy ID, type information, everything. Save. MPN. P1 EMPN / VP1. Here we got all the pages, everything. Only thing we need to do here, now we have to select employee, and we should pick up the manager here. Who is the manager? So we'll pick up VP1 as the manager. Yeah, because VP1 employee we have created, and we can have test, right? Test is also there. Now we have the roles. Starting taking this one also. Usually in employee, So we have seen the requisitions, the purchase orders, then we see the receipts. So by tomorrow class, I'll try to set up this workflow and get it ready before the class. I'll be done with that. And find an existing values. We'll see what are the receipt. Okay, sorry, add a new value.
So what are these receipts?
So basically, when the items are received at the inventory or at the procurement department or the purchasing department or at the um, payable department. So anytime you receive an item sometime, but you should give a receipt for the items which you have received and which you are billing for that. So receipt comes into picture. We map the purchasing ID with the receipt. So what item you are purchasing, for that you create a receipt, and then that receipt should be mapped with the purchase order.
Okay.
So in other context, if you employ in HRMS, in employees, if you give some advance to the employee, they will come and take the advance and they sign on a receipt. Okay, that means you are paying the amount, you are taking the receipt from the employee. So here you are purchasing the item. So for that you are giving the receipt from yours this point. The same receipt, it will be mapped to payable, the amount you are paying. So that's the next step. So before this, we'll create the receipt and see how it works.
Purchase order, receipt number and invoice ID, they belong to the same item.
Yes, yes, correct. Okay, have the orders dispatch here. 233. So this is our purchase order ID. Okay, 233 morning we have created this. Okay, schedule release ship to. So ship to is nothing. Try open schedules. You just search for this. So this is our purchase order, and we have retrieved the rows. So we have one line, one schedule, one quantity, and the item details. Okay. So here we have the shipping details for this PO business unit. So this is 001, and we have the vendor details as 45, and you can see more details on this row. So these are the bicycles we have ordered. If we say okay. So we have already selected the purchase order, and you run the PO receipt accrual. So it will accrue the amount details, and it generates a report. We have selected the purchase order again. Okay, going back. So you can see the header details of the receiving, what we have selected. Just a copy from the existing PO. So there we have a different statuses here. So here the vendor, the location, the shipping information is already we have seen in the PO, matching options. So if you are going to create any invoice for this receipt from the vendor side, you can give the invoice number. So here there is no invoice as of now. It's just a purchase order and we have a receipt. And if you want to hold the receipt for processing further, you can keep it hold for the inventory put away stocks, hold with assets. So this is fine. Okay, I'll just run the PO receipt accrual process. So default accounting entry, I'm giving the share. Let's say that. It's are required. What required? Related fields are based on the payload. We had everything. Date is there. User ID. Yes. Okay. Okay. Oh, ship to. Two is there. Item ID. The quantity. This is the vendor details. Ship to location. Zero zero one. Set value.
Okay, so what are you doing here?
I'm trying to create the receipt, but it's asking for the ship to location because in the POID the ship to location is already mentioned. Still, it is asking. I think somewhere we need to do the ship to location setup. Because by default, it's loading the purchase order details into this receipt. So nothing new we are creating here. Turning miscellaneous. Okay, so without PO, we can create a new receipt. Cannot do that. Printing this, getting the values from there. Either
See you tomorrow.
you can just go through like in 9.2. So whatever I have told, right? We just have a review on that in change order or map. Okay.
Let's see you tomorrow.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Thanks, Vidar. Thank you. Yeah.